Hey guys, I'm going to make a quick video on this. So this is my shotgun rig and my 22 rig. Anyway, before I get started, I'm going to basically put this out there for anybody concerned, especially for YouTube. So all guns, there's no guns in this video, but the firearms that are in this house, they are always locked up, never loaded, as there are children here, younger children. Me and my mother both know how to use firearms. I am under supervision whenever I have them, and everything is acquired perfectly legally in the state of Tennessee. So with that out of the way, I will go ahead and get into this. I'm going to make this very short video. So we'll go ahead and start off with the ammo itself, I guess. Or we'll go ahead and start from right to left. So this is basically what I'm carrying in my admin pouch, which I got that from thrift store. It uses Alice clips. This is dead. It was working the other day. Oh, now it works. That's funny. So, earlier it did not want to work, but there's that. So I'll blind you guys there. But anyway, just a hat light there. And I do have laminated paper with phone numbers on it in case of emergencies. If I need to borrow a phone, don't have mine, or if I'm injured, whatever it may be, someone can find a way to contact people. There is just a cheap knife sharpener from Walmart, nothing fancy. And that should be about it. That was in that pouch. Harbinger fingerless gloves, nothing fancy. Large bandana. Empty pouch. This has got my cheapo knife in it. A lot of my stuff is cheapos, but it's good for training. Vortec USA, Chinese made. Decent, little knife. Electrical tape on a Allen carabiner. Mossy oak knife. I took apart the sheath and just used the insert, so it's inside the mag pouch there. This is the tap rig for anybody who didn't know, and I will be getting rid of these loops and replacing those with the cords or whatever, probably at some point. Same thing for getting the H harness and all that. I will eventually get one. Any recommendations, please leave them in the comments below for any of that. Keep in mind I am on a budget. Anyway, just a pair of Friskers cutters there. Like I said, this is my shotgun and outdoor rig. So, there is stuff for both. I'll go into my shells last. I don't have to pull all those out. But there is shells there and there. Anyway, so actually, no, that is my entire shotgun rig right there, so never mind. But inside the back pouch is in here. It's actually that one right there. I carry it. Just got a little first aid kit here, nothing fancy. Like I said, just for out in the woods, but whenever I'm on longer trips, I carry a bag on me, which will supply me with, my binoculars, a little bit longer range equipment, better first aid, things like that. But that's just basically a small kit for like out in the camp if I get a headache or a minor cut or whatever it may be. Anyway, here's my 22 setup. Cheap knife, nothing fancy, good enough for self-defense. If it gets broke, lost, whatever, I'll be sad about it. Anyway, custom-made rig, part of an FLC, been turned into a chest rig / bandolier. Allen carabiner, if you guys didn't realize or didn't know. This has got CCIs in it. That's 25 round Butler Creek mag. I know it's not the best magazine out there, but this one hasn't failed me in the time or two that I've used it. I mainly just use my 10 rounders, as I don't want to burn through a whole lot of ammo. But anyway, I've just got a few CCIs in there. That's all I've got left of those. Everything else is hollow points. So that's where those are from, what those are. And if you actually get 2 of those mags, or any of them like it, they'll actually fit perfectly in these military mag pouches. I learned that from Renaissance Marine, which you guys can pull him up. He actually gave me a pistol belt from his LBV 88 modification video. But one just like it might be the same one, I don't know. Anyway, so shout out to him again. This is my 22 hollow points. So these are from Aguila. So these are just little Ruger 10-round magazines, nothing fancy. I carry 4 of those in that pouch. My bad. For training. And there's a sock in the bottom, so actually the mags only go to about right there in total. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to get to them anyway. There's my whole setup right there. Something that I just picked up. I picked up this bandolier today. So this is just an Allen bandolier, nothing fancy, made in Myanmar, somewhere out in Burma. Anyway, it's good enough for what I'm going to use it for. So basically, since we're out on a farm, sorry about the camera again, and I did tape all this up so I don't have to worry about it or nothing. Basically, so since we're out on the farm, we have coyote problems, and we have dogs, and our dogs will try to fight coyotes, and coyotes will try and lure the dogs in to kill them. You know, that's what coyotes do. So, because of that, I always, want to stay somewhat prepared. I do care for my dogs, obviously. My dogs are more important than wild coyote. That all they do is kill baby cows and other cows and all that. So anyway, those are bird shot. I know it's not the best, but that's just my backup ammo. So that way I wouldn't have to have 2 entire boxes of shells just sitting out. And these are higher velocity, so they should go farther. So even if I do not completely take down whatever animal for whatever reason, then at least it will harm it enough to make it run. I mean, the boom from the shotgun should at least do it enough. Of course, I hope I never have to use it, but that's what I got that for. 22 hollow points, this is what I use. I have used normal Remington, I have used CCIs, and I put about 80 rounds through my thing itself, to my rifle, obviously under supervision. And I have to specify that because, and it's not, I don't really have any monetization, obviously, but it is just for anybody who's concerned or anything. But out here in Tennessee, we're very, lean on gun laws and everything, which I'm very proud of. It's, people should be allowed to have whatever they want as long as they can be responsible with it. But anyway, these are all the ones that I've ever shot out of mine. Anyway, here is the exact type that I'm using as my primaries, if you guys were wondering. I got these on sale. Well, they were actually on sale. Those were basically a gift, but they were on sale at Rural King for a few bucks less than what they normally are. It's like a 5 or 10% off. It was actually a pretty good deal. And these are the ones for those high velocity turkey shot, if you guys were wondering. I don't have the whole box, but I just took the front of it off so that way I could remember what it was if I ever had to replenish that stock. Anyway, so that is everything, guys. If you guys want me more gun-related content, just let me know. Any recommendations, questions, concerns, just leave it all in the comments. And I will do my best to get back to you as soon as I can. I regularly check all my comments on all my recent videos and occasionally some older ones, but not very often. So, like I said, just leave it all in the comments below. I did post some good pictures of this rig on my YouTube posts not too long ago. Don't know if anybody saw it. But anyway, there's my full setup, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Might help you guys out. I might learn something from y'all. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank y'all again. God bless y'all.